officially never want to watch Casper ever again. Give it up for Ezra one more time, everybody. I'm like, who's next? I also had another thought about, he was talking a lot about fat chicks, but I know we tried that new restaurant called Angry Chicks, but I assume there's a lot of fat boys leaving there? I shouldn't make fat jokes anymore. Okay, your next comic is a new comic. This is her first time on an open mic, so please give a warm welcome to Sharon Miller.
Anybody here have social anxiety? Yeah. Except for the people at that table there, they don't have it in any part of their being. Well, there is one thing that causes me a lot of social anxiety, and it's dimly lit pizza parlors. I have this irrational fear that people are going to just stare at me. Don't tell me you don't understand that. Okay, so the thing about social anxiety, though, is that it's not really fair. There are no rules. It comes and it goes when you least expect it, right? So here's the thing. I can have a whole crowd of people over at my house. 50 people. I can entertain them. I can do all kinds of things. But do not invite me to your house with 6 other people in a cheese platter. Because I completely forget how people work. Like, I need adult supervision to do this. So what do? I cope. I find the person that's sitting in the way back of the room, and I go, they'd make a great life preserver. So I run back to them. Oh, and on my way there, I'm looking for the nearest exit because I need an escape route. Okay, so I go back there. I don't care what we talk about. I know this other person wants to be there even less than me. So I go back there and I rescue them while they rescue me. And so I don't care what we talk about. We could talk about a documentary that we both watched on the invention of parking cones, and we're good for the night. But see, if the host of the party comes up to me and she says, "Come on, Sharon, get in the party," I'm like, "Leave me alone, Brenda. You have no idea what it costs me to be here." But here's the thing, that my social anxiety also goes out the window sometimes. There is one thing that'll make it happen: make me mad. Yeah. So this one time, this is a few years ago, there was this new woman that moved into the neighborhood, right? And I didn't know her name at all. I never met her, but her daughter came over to play at my house with my kids. And one day the little girl's in the house and she starts banging on the keyboard, the computer keyboard, like she's trying to break into the Pentagon or something. And I said, "Okay, outside." Well, that was a big mistake because her mother thought that was child abuse. And she comes over to my side of the street and she is wagging her finger in my face. And I was kind of intimidated at first because let me tell you, she was as wide as she was tall, and she was tall. But that finger just got me, right? And she's yelling at me, so I grabbed her finger. I kid you not. I grabbed her finger and I said, "Get your finger out of my face and get back on your own damn side of the street." And I can tell you, this woman, she was quite the bully, and she wasn't used to anybody standing up to her. And so she runs off the other side of the street. And I'm thinking, phew, it's all over. No, not so quick. 2 weeks later, I get a call from community mediation. I said, "Hello? Is this Sharon Miller?" "Yes." I said, "Well, Nancy so-and-so would like to invite you to community mediation." And I'm like, "Who? I have no idea who this is." They said, "Well, she's your neighbor. She said that you guys have this ongoing conflict and she's tried everything and she doesn't know how to get through. And so this is the last resort." And I'm thinking, oh yeah, bring it on. So I go to community mediation and I get in there and the guy tells us the ground rules. We're sitting there and then he says, who wants to start? And she looks at me and she goes, you start. And I'm like, I can't start. And the guy goes, why not? And I said, because I have no idea why I'm here. You know, it was just a simple thing that two sane parents could have solved in 5 minutes. But we had made World War III out of it, right? So anyway, there are 3 things that I learned. Number 1, you can invite me to a bar fight. You can invite me to mediation, just don't invite me to your house.